Princess. I'm Jayla. Today we are going to be reading Fancy Nancy and the Two Loose Tooth by Jane O'Connor. Let's get started and see what happens. Oops! I forgot something really important before we start this book. My friend Vanellope recommended this book. She is a subscriber. She actually recommended one of the Fancy Nancy series. So, thank you for recommending this book, Vanellope. So, let's get started. Fancy Nancy and the Two Loose Tooth by Jane O'Connor. Lionel and I are swinging on the monkey bars. Lionel swings upside down. Woo! Woo! I'm an ape! Lionel shouts and scratches his arm. Lionel swings again. He bangs into the ball. Ow, he says. Lionel jumps to the ground. I jump down too. His hand is over his mouth. There is a little gore. Gore is fancy for the word blood. Come quick, Mrs. Glass, I shout. Lionel is injured. That is fancy for hurt. I'm okay, Lionel smiles. He lost a tooth. It was in his hand. It was already loose. Miss Glass lets me go to the nurse with Lionel. First, Lionel washes out his mouth. Then the nurse hands Lionel a white plastic tooth on a chain. Pop! The top opens. It goes in. Pop! It snaps back shut. For the rest of the day, Lionel wears his tooth necklace. I long for a tooth necklace too. That means I really, really want one. But you only get one if your tooth falls out at school. One of my teeth is loose now. It better not fall out at home. All week, my tooth gets looser and looser. I wiggle it a lot at school. I wiggle it in art class. I wiggle it at lunch. At home, I don't wiggle it at all. I eat a lot of soft stuff like bananas and ice cream. I don't talk much. Talking might make my tooth fall out. My dad asks, "Do you want me to pull your tooth out? It won't hurt." "No," I shouted. "It can't fall out at home." On Thursday at school, my tooth is hanging by a thread. I keep waiting for it to fall out, but the last bell rings and my tooth is still stuck in my head. I must prevent my tooth from falling out tonight. Prevent means to stop something. I put a little tape around it. "What's wrong with your mouth?" my mother asks. I write a note to explain. My tooth is very loose. I don't want it to fall out until I am at school. Then I'll get a tooth necklace. That night, I sleep with my mouth open. I am not taking any chances. Friday morning, I get dressed very carefully. I start walking to school. Achoo! I sneeze. Oh no! Sneezing made my tooth fall out. It's in my mouth. I am not at school yet. So, does this mean I don't deserve a tooth necklace? But my tooth is still in my mouth, so in a way, it has not fallen out yet. I keep my lips shut tight. I walk very fast. At last I arrive at school. Arrive is fancy for getting someplace. I slipped my tooth into my hand. I just lost a tooth! I shout. Miss Glass sends me to the nurse. Ooh la la! I have a tooth necklace. It looks so fancy. I wear it all day, but guess what? I do not feel joyful. That's fancy for happy. Finally, I confess. Confess means telling something bad you did. I tell Miss Glass how my tooth fell out. I need to return the tooth necklace. Miss Glass thinks for a moment. A moment is fancy for a second. Your tooth didn't fall out at home. You were already in transit. That means on the way to school. I think that counts. Miss Glass checks with the nurse. The nurse agrees. The tooth necklace is mine to keep forever. For the first time all day, I smile with a big smile with a hole in it. Fancy Nancy's fancy words. These are all the fancy words in this book. Arrive, getting someplace, confess, telling about something bad you did. Gore, blood, injured, hurt. In transit, on the way, joyful, happy. Long for, really, really want. Moment, a second. Prevent, stop something. That's the end of this Fancy Nancy book. Comment down below your own fancy word or your favorite Fancy Nancy word in this book. Thanks for watching. Bye! Thanks for watching today's video. If you are new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button and make sure to check out my Instagram channel at. Also hit the bell to make sure you see all my other videos and upcoming videos. See you next time!